There he is. Right where he was supposed to be. Wow, right on the 360. Man, we're out here checking out the new 360 imaging from Humminbird, doing some walleye fishing, and we're using it in conjunction with spot lock, and we'll show you some really cool stuff on how we're finding and staying on these fish. And we saw this guy right on the 360. And let's see what we got here. Oh, another nice walleye here. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, I'm just going to hand land him if I can. Whoa. Oh, look at that one. Oh. Ah. Nice fish right there. Look at that walleye, huh? Look at that guy. Beautiful fish. You know, we're out here right now with this 360 imaging, and we're actually hunting walleyes, and kind of a unique system that's really kind of emerged as a result of two different technologies, spot lock and now 360 imaging. Let me show you what we're doing here. Now, if you look at the screen, you can actually see right now we've got two fish right on the screen. In fact, here's a really nice walleye showing up right there. And so what we can do is we can simply move the boat in that direction. Just think of this as a clock dial. And then when we get on top of them, we hit spot lock. I drop down with the bait, and you catch them. It's kind of a unique system. It's really a cool and kind of an interactive way of catching walleyes, and it's working pretty good right now. Let's see if we can find another one here. We're just scanning along a point here, a hard bottom point, looking for some walleyes with 360, and the cool thing is you just can cover so much more water so much more efficiently. Now, I like to run 2D sonar on one side so you can see right below you. So like we've got a fish hugging bottom here, but then you can also see what's in front of you and to the sides. There's a lot of bait fish in this area too. The walleyes are feeding on perch here. So there's a lot of perch that we're seeing out. You can see these clouds of perch. And actually some of this, it's so sensitive. Like, okay, so here's a walleye right here, right there. And there may be a walleye right there in with the bait fish school. You just look for those lighter signals, those lighter white signals are the bigger fish. You're not looking for a big giant. Now here's a nice fish right here behind us. We just went over them. That might even be two walleyes there, but a pretty nice fish. But those lighter signals, now again, here's a couple fish further off bottom up here. There's a really nice fish right there. Look at that one, another one here. So we're in a pretty good spot right here. Those were some nice marks there. Those are the walleyes we're after. Those are probably 5 to 8 pound walleyes there.
Wow, this has been a really great day. New technology, in fact, you know, the 360 was just installed today. It's the first time we've had a chance to use it. We fished here before, but never had the full idea of the panorama of underwater walleyes that hang this specific spot that we're on. Middle of the day, 67 degrees water temp. It's been a live bait bite. It's just giving, whoa, come here doggy. It's so cool to see these fish moving around underwater with 360 and to really verify the spots that we've been looking at with 2D sonar, with side imaging, and with our cartography for a long time, and actually see how these fish move back and forth over the structure and feed. And as that bait fish moves around, to be able to fine tune and say, hey, we should pick up a couple feet off the bottom with our jigs or our rigs and do it that way. So it's a really cool way to refine our approach and remove a lot of the guessing game. Here it is. Okay.
I mean, we've got fish all around the boat. We're surrounded. But it's cool. You get an idea of how many fish are in a school, actually. I mean, you can sit in a spot like this, kind of in the, look at this, in the middle of a spot, and you can actually count the fish on the dial. So right now we're on a 50-foot range. That means all around the boat in a clock dial of 50 feet diameter, we can see everything. That means if we've got any fish in there, we can see. So we can sit here and actually count the number of fish in the school if we want to. And you can see how they move and which direction they're moving, which is really cool.
Just fantastic. You know, we were cruising around, we saw these fish move 3-4 feet up off the bottom. We've been catching them earlier today. They were a little closer to the bottom, which we could also see them on 360, but now they've really become apparent, and they're starting to get active, and they're feeding. There it is, man. Nice Minnesota walleye, Humminbird 360, spot lock on the Taroba. Get you back in the water, girl. Oh.
Right on the 360, we saw him, we spot locked, we caught him. That is a cool system. Let's get this guy back in the water. That's a really nice fish right there. Really, really nice walleye.